let's just do a quick old
Session 60-something!
Last time we played, you guys were still split up.
On a break.
Sorry, you were on a break. Sorry, Ross. You guys were on a break. Some of you had snuck down into the Valtine Symposiate. Sneaked. And the rest of you were busting out of prison. And that's basically how that went for the whole last session. Was running, fighting, fighting, and running, hiding. There's the Symposiate team did backtrack to where Kinros had found the secret switch in the it's not an antechamber, what's the after the chamber? The post chamber of the bathhouses. And you guys stumbled down into a strange room with an odd, slowly rotating device, a column of weird metallics and metal, like stones and metals, that upon being investigated by Magnus's Gem of True Sight, blinded him in that eye due to the magnitude of magic radiating from that central point. Then more running and fighting. People were having fun playing your NPCs, and spitting cigarette smoke and bashing people with mauls while raging, until the two parties reconvened. And also at the start of that last session, for the first time after sitting in jail all weekend, Noramir, as well as Hunderpuck, were notified that, hey, we might have fucked it. That bomb might not be there anymore. And they were like, wow, thanks for letting us know. So, in a last-ditch effort to potentially blow up the wall, Hunderpuck, like something at a point break, backflips out of a multiply high-level window from the castle's tower, and on his journey to the ground, turned himself into an adult gold dragon. Dude, I feel so bad for your laptop.
Yeah. Might have to take care of it back sometime.
Give it the old Yeller treatment.
Yeah.
And there you stand. Amour Ventis, Marec, Lessig, Detective Severin. Normir just went out the window. Oh no, Normir. Hey, that's me. Hey, how's it going? Your crew all now stand in this little hidden chamber in one of the just off one of the secret passageways in the wall of the castle.
Well, that was pretty badass.
That was
Didn't know he could do that.
He likes
I
to
had no idea he was capable of that.
He's always showing off like that.
Gonna have to teach me that one.
What do you do? I can't see anything.
Oh yeah, you're blind. I forgot.
Only one eye.
That sucks.
one eye.
He turned into a gold dragon.
He was on my blind side.
He was not my strong eye.
Well,
Well, says Marec.
yeah.
I'll let you all. If you guys can take it from here, I've got a bit of business with my father. Unless you care to accompany me, you don't have to. As we discussed, the hard barnacle is at dock if you guys are looking to get out of the city, or if you're sticking around for that badass spectacle of dragon fuckery. I've never seen one that close before, and we weren't even that close. So he was.
Yeah, it was sweet.
Detective Severin is still standing like with her mouth open. What?
She's probably never seen a dragon before.
Let's find out. Nope.
Yeah, well.
I feel like we should probably stick around for that
What did Matt say?
spectacle. I'm curious anyway.
Matt said he wanted Marec to know about the conversation he had with the king and his magical condition, as well as that the king was meeting with that rebel leader. And that he would be in favor of a showdown with the king with Marec, if it comes to that.
Well, Falconer, your voice got really weird overnight, but, I mean, if you care to join me, I'm not going to confront my father with the intent of physical violence, but...
Yeah.
True words have never been spoken, Zodal.
I mean, if you need a witness, I could literally be a fly on the wall.
That's pretty cool. Wait, has he seen you turn into anything yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I leave the choice up to you, Amour Ventis. The rest of us three, we're going back the way we came.
Yeah, I suppose it's going to be challenging to get out of the city.
Dad, what's your plan?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm kind of just waiting to see if your uncle manages to sort out that situation.
What time was that supposed to go down?
Like 2 hours ago.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, we've been doing a bit of futzing around here. Shit happens. We'll see if your uncle can take care of it. If not, we'll resort to Plan B.
Which is?
There's no Plan B,
Ah,
so we'll figure it out as we go. Like he said, it's 20 years in the making. We thought we had all our ducks in a row.
yeah.
That's what Cadmus
Sorry.
does, unfortunately, yeah.
A bit of a cock.
Yeah, he's a bit of an asshole.
I mean, find those ones that only do work for supreme coin. Probably not always the most trustworthy, or just trustworthy.
It's true. Well, I suppose... How far is it from here to the docks, do you think?
Well, from where we are here, it's probably going to take us about a half an hour just to get out of the castle. From there, depending on the scope of things, seeing as a dragon just did fly out of the castle, to get to the docks, they're on the east side of Kingsbridge, so we'd have to get across Kingsbridge to where the barnacle is. I mean, given any road bumps that we come into, it could take us a couple hours.
And what time did you say it was? 5 a.m.?
It's like... Oh my god. Yeah, it's like 4... Yeah, I guess sun's not quite coming up because it's winter. 4:30-ish, 4:35?
Still dark?
Yeah. Yeah, still pretty dark. The city is well lit. Like, it's a massive city and there's torches going at all times. And the docks are particularly, they're lit up because ships come and go in the night.
That makes sense. Part of me is really curious to see how this goes down. Part of me has got some self-preservation and just wants to get out of Dodge.
Yeah, I mean,
Could we watch it from afar on a boat?
Well, you're
Yeah,
asking
what's
me? Well, if you get on a boat and go either which way on the river, that's...
I think we want to go north, right?
Right, so north, so you'd be fighting the current.
which way was Hunderpuck?
Hunderpuck went to... He basically... He dove into the river, and the word I couldn't think of last week was tunnel. Drainage tunnel. Tunneled his way underground, because dragons are known for their tunneling. Some of them are, anyway. Underneath the city, and you can see at certain points just like shifting of like
yeah,
a
which
building,
direction was that though?
heading towards where the bomb had been previously placed,
Which was east.
which was east.
Oh, right, at the Trade and Saver. Okay. Yeah.
Well, that's where the tunnel started.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
that direction though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the Trade and Saver, it's basically exactly east.
Okay.
Because one of those guys had the keen mind feat, and he always knew which way north was.
Nice.
so they could tunnel straight.
So does Marec know about the situation then with his dad and the rebel and everything like that?
Yeah, so her reading
told
that
him.
would have
That
been,
would've
yeah,
been
Falconer
Ken.
explaining it.
Cool.
So I don't know. We don't know who that was, though, right? Krista asking.
Right. Oh, I guess it wasn't Falconer who saw that, was it? It was somebody. It was Hunderpuck scried on the king.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah.
So everyone in the
So everybody should know
prison would.
that information would have been disseminated while you guys were like sneaking around.
But did Hunderpuck know who the rebel was?
At the
Did he
moment,
tell us who it was?
he did not. I remember he didn't tell you who it was, but he did say that he recognized them.
Okay.
And he said he was going to have to, I think he said something along the lines of, I'm going to have to revisit that or investigate that.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we should probably leave.
Probably dip.
Yeah. Considering we just broke you guys out of prison. So we're all
Yeah.
pretty much wanted right now.
I vote we just keep
GTFO.
going north.
We have the carpet and the brooms back. And it's just like
Yeah, those were all in the bag of holding.
fly down to the. Are there like docks in the northern part of this island?
There are no docks on the King's Island.
Just on the
No.
east bank.
Yeah,
of
east
the
and
river.
west banks only, so that there's fewer points of egress into King's Island and the castle. The only access to the castle
Does
island.
anyone have access to invisibility spell?
No.
Did we end up you?
Maybe Vlad does, I don't know.
Might
Hold on, do-
have Dusty
No, that's too high of a
Disappearance.
spell level for him.
Okay.
Oh, and he's a cleric too.
Wouldn't Marec
I'm just-
or
Shooting shots.
did I say Kevin?
Pulling up characters now.
Quinn, do you have
Some of you
invisibility?
still have character sheets.
I'm looking right now. I don't think I have it equipped.
Oh yeah, I'll pull up Marec.
Okay, if you pull up Marek, I'll pull up Leslie.
Oh yeah, Marec doesn't have it. I know that.
Oh, Tiff the Biff does.
The barbarian.
No.
She turns people invisible by drowning them in the river.
Turns them invisible by throwing them off the railing.
Yeah.
Punching them.
Now
out
I
of their
can't see you.
boots.
I have one vial of Dust of Disappearance.
I mean, if we all group
With my
up,
cloak that camouflages.
Yeah, Kinneros has
And I have
advantage.
a hat of disguise.
Hey, Kinneros has a bunch of disguising shit.
Oh shit, we also
Yeah.
have
Make the
that.
hat make you look like a seagull.
We also have that spell scroll that Cole gave us.
Oh yeah.
That we can
Holy
literally
shit.
just turn
Yeah,
into different
let's-
people.
Fucking use that right now. Turn ourselves into guards and just walk out.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's
This
the
would be the
move.
perfect time, I think.
Yep.
It was the perfect
Let me just.
How many people does that work on?
I
So
think it's
I was
anybody you can see.
are we not going to see the king?
I
or is
also
Merrick
have
just
one
doing
dust
that
of
as a...
disappearance left.
It's up to you guys. Merrick is saying, like, if you want to come, you can come. Falconer is definitely leaning on the side of, like, he kind of wants to fuck the king up. He was a little wronged by him. He was basically told, like, hey, yeah, if your plan doesn't work, you're all going to hang from the wall as a sign of the rebels' failure.
Roston wants to.
How far down
too.
did we come? Because
Rostin
we were
wants
like
to kill
right
people?
below the king's chambers.
I'm also.
Can we
Yeah,
turn-
basically when Falconer said that, I just kind of like looked at him and I was like,
With your new knuckle spikes. If you guys spend an hour, you can attune to those if you want. Can you turn the
New
keyboards up
knuckle
just a smidget?
I mean, do we want to wait an hour? I feel like I'm still not like up to max.
Where were you hiding?
Huh?
Where were you hiding?
I was hiding for a day or two in one of the towers, but I got.
How did you get out of jail?
I had someone from the northern, the Dukes, one of the rebels that I knew from the Dukes, broke me out because he got, like, undercover. He was a guard there, but he got promoted to the castle guard here. So he was staffed here when he found me. So he broke me out, and he stashed me away with some supplies in one of the towers. And then one of the guards walked in, beat me up. I beat him up. I think he's dead. He's probably dead. I didn't move the body. It's fine. What was your question, sorry?
Well, I don't know. Should we go like back to that chamber and hang out there, and then go deal with the king, or do you want to like just get the hell out of here?
I'm fine dealing with the king and then fucking off.
Do we want to
Here's
deal
an
with the
idea.
king looking like other people?
Here's the
That would
idea
be
that I
funny.
have.
Okay.
I'd say Marec goes on his own. You're literally a fly on the wall. The rest of us are waiting, and then you can telepathically flag us all in from the rafters
Yeah.
and get the drop on him if something goes awry.
Definitely.
That works.
As Marec, there's no rafters, and there is only one door in.
That
Just so you know.
of.
That I know of.
This room,
Okay.
how big is it?
Is the floor made out of stone?
I asked first.
Yes.
Oh,
Quite large. It's the king's quarters. There's the main chamber leading to balcony, and a little space for when he has servants and cooks come and go, and then there's a staircase on the left that leads up into his bedchambers.
is there a way you can get him by the door?
Get him by the door.
If you're just conversing and something does go wrong, we'll need like.
Like I said, I'm not going to incite violence against my father unless absolutely necessary.
I say we support you. You've helped us out quite a bit. But I don't think we should do it as a showdown for that exact point.
Showdown wasn't the end goal.
Yeah.
I want to understand if he's the one that set me up, or
To me, it sounds
he
like
was so quick
from
to
what
turn on me.
Falker was saying that maybe he's possessed by something.
well, it is peculiar, and I've heard all of the reports. I haven't seen him physically since the hunt for me began.
If I can get within 30 feet of him, I can detect if there's some sort of unholy presence in him or not.
That would be super useful.
Did we decide if we had invisibility or not?
I have dusted disappearance, and Roston has dusted disappearance.
Oh, yeah, what are you eating? Can I have some? I'm a bit peckish.
Okay.
Where'd you all get these crackers?
They're called crisps.
Coming out of fucking nowhere.
Bag of holding.
Yeah.
So did we want, if we're going
So-
to see the king,
I would very much like to fuck up the king. Fuck Darren.
yes, we know that.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got that.
Do we want to do it looking like other people?
Well, I mean, if we only have the one, I feel like we should save it if we're going in like other people, and then we reveal. Because then what's the
True.
point?
Yeah, okay. Dad, what's your take on this?
I'm going to be following you and make sure that you don't die.
Appreciate it.
So I say, between the two of you, turn into flies. You'll be the scouts behind Marec. And then, Normir, do you have telepathic abilities?
Don't think well, I don't know. I did try and like intentionally craft him so that like if you looked at him and Arya side by side, you'd be like, I get it. That's in features and traits, isn't it?
You're at the top.
I did not give him any feats. Shut up. Every time. He does not have any feats. I just jacked the shit out of his stats.
Not
Okay.
even crossbow feats?
Actually, I made an interesting ring way back in the day. It was fucked. I sold it off immediately. Ruined my shoes.
You don't say.
Yeah, I do.
It was you that made that.
You've seen it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was
Magnus
much younger
was-
and more inexperienced
I
at
don't know if I
creating
still have it or
stuff.
not.
No, No, you gave it to Polgara to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she
Get rid
pretty
of.
much threw it in like a junk pocket dimension.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry you had to go through that, Magnus. My bad.
I didn't
Alright.
ever.
So.
I didn't ever wear it.
You attuned to it once and turned it on because you were like, oh, that's what it does. And then you immediately was just like, this is garbage.
I don't remember.
It was,
I blocked
it was
it from my mind.
session 10 or session 11.
I am very
Super
old.
early.
And you died since then.
Yeah, that was the other Magnus.
That was the other Magnus. Okay. Let's go.
So that's what I'd say. It says we keep it low key, and if Marec, you get what you need without violence, great. And if something goes awry, then we're gonna be
How far are
Behind the
we
door.
from the.
Right. You guys have only gone down, not far. 2, 3. Actually, at this point, you guys scuttled for a little bit.
Because we were
1, 2.
fighting on a landing.
That's right, and that was 3 landings down from the prison cell, and then you guys have gone down a couple levels since then. So you're about 5 to 6 levels down from where the prison cell was, and probably about 20 levels from ground level. It's a big fucking castle / palace.
I mean,
And the king's quarters is at the top of this tower.
Correct.
Ventos.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, if there's only one door in, we can't just have like 16 of us hanging out outside the door. That's not
If we
very.
go to the floor underneath, we can I could stone shape a hole up in there.
That's why you asked.
Mhm.
That's clever.
Mm-hmm.
That's thinking with your spell list.
Surprise, motherfucker!
He's like right where you stone shape. Stop! Everybody just starts stomping on him.
The dresser falls on it. God damn it!
Yeah, the ceilings in the prison cell were about 10 feet high. But everything is stone. There's no more obsidian in there.
Oh yeah, Alexander took it. with
Alexander
him.
took all that stone with him, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's an idea.
how. Remind me again how long it was between the secret tunnel that Zodel was kind of pushed into from her friend, and
And
the
king's
tower.
chamber.
yeah, like was that 10 steps away? Was that 10
That
stories?
So that
was
was
a
that was
while.
about 2 levels down.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you guys, when you left the prison cell, it was about 2 rotations down, where Zodel was shoved in and then taken off and up into a different tower.
Okay.
When you guys came down, you passed that door and then went down 1 more level to where that landing was. Where
Okay.
you
In my
fought.
mind, it was a lot shorter of a distance, so never mind.
The problem with the distances in the castle is that like the levels are regular 10 foot, but everything spirals, so levels are kind of
Janky.
staggered a little bit. You passed a lot of stuff. It's just everything in this place is perfectly circular, like measured to the millimeter.
Are the stairs like in the center and then everything else is on the outside? Is that how that works?
So it's kind of compartmentalized. So where you guys were, there was the central column with the stairs going along the inside, and then doors leading out into the larger circle. It's like it was like a cake built inside a cake inside a cake inside a cake.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Russian doll cake.
it's a Russian doll cake.
Russian doll castle.
Sorry, it's a Swaradiasan doll cake.
Okay. So, if you guys chill in the prison, like inside there, like
Prison's
you don't.
one level down.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's directly 1 level down underneath.
and you can stone shape the ceiling. I don't know
And
how you
technically
guys
your
will
tele-
get up in there, but
Your telepathy will work.
yeah.
Would it be better
I
to
still have. I can cast it twice.
wait so that some of us can sort of like re-merge with our items? Or to give just like an hour? I don't know.
Well, while we wait, that's literally what we can be doing.
Okay, yeah.
Short resting while.
Marec has
We do
a
that.
chat with Papa.
Yeah.
The short rest has to be an hour.
Can you walk and short rest at the same time?
No.
Can you walk and chew bubblegum at the same time?
It's more of a like you, especially if you're reattuning to items, you kind of have to be sitting and like focusing on the magic. You can like have conversations while you're short resting, but if you like start to add crafts and travel into it, then that kind of negates the effect.
Got it.
Okay.
Unless there's some items that are like you can do this while during a short rest without disturbing your short rest.
Marek, when do you think your father gets up, usually?
Oh yeah, what time is it? You said 5 a.m.?
At this point now, with all the conversation, we're probably getting closer to 5. I imagine he didn't sleep.
Even with all this kerfuffle that's just happened in the castle?
He's probably got people sent out, Kingsguard, to sort out that stuff. But with the
Kingsguard, how many guards does he usually have stationed up there?
well, just like the Vaultine, normally there's only 3 guys down there, and then all this shit kicked off. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he's got a whole platoon up in his bedchambers right now.
For defending, right? Is your dad very adventurous, like bedwise? Whole platoon.
You put an image in my head I never wanted to see.
And now you're ready to beat him up.
I might be ready to beat you up.
Oh.
Stepping into your dad's quarters with that kind of defense, is that gonna turn quickly on you in a negative way?
I mean, I'm already pretty fucked as it is.
Yeah, fair. I'm just thinking of like the turnaround time between saying hi and getting shot at more than anything, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Because if it's gonna be quick, we might as well just come with you. But
I mean, you guys handled yourselves really well against all the soldiers we were fighting just recently. Like, now you barely have a scratch on you. I think, given the odds, Lessick and I could probably do 3-4 Kingsguard to ourselves. You guys all seem pretty capable. Your crew seemed very capable. Got a few casters with us. That'll help.
Oh, yeah.
It won't help my reputation, but it'll help if it does turn into a turkey shoot.
okay. Well, maybe that's what we do then. We hang out in the floor below, and if
I honestly think that's a great plan. Like especially if you can do that twice, craft some stairs, pop a hole in the ceiling. You guys can just
Walk right
march
in.
right up.
Alright, yeah.
I'm honestly a huge fan of that idea, and not just as Marec, as the DM. I was just like, damn, son, that's fucking with your spells.
I
Right.
also have that spell equipped today, so.
Nice. You just be like running past somebody and just like, no, the floor's not beneath you.
Floor's lava.
There's a spell for that.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
I'll
So we're,
go fly mode and.
well, let's wait. I think we go back to that room that Zodell was talking about. If you guys need to attune to some weapons,
Sure,
I think that's an
yeah.
optimal plan. If this does go pear-shaped, then it's better to be more prepared than less.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Let's do it.
Lessick is just this whole time with his bow just standing posted up where the secret door is, just his ear to the wall. And he,
I hope.
all right, Zodell, lead the way.
Oh, okay.
I don't know all the ins and outs of the secret tunnels this high up in the castle. My father kept them intentionally secret from me.
And we're going to the tower that I was in?
Well, yeah, if you
Yeah.
think it's safe.
Yeah, probably.
Probably safer than here. We're just in a hallway.
True. Okay, I'll go.
Make your way back. You know, you have the Outlander feet. Or not feet, background. So, Outlander background, right? Yeah. So you have a very good memory from where you came from. Sometimes
It's like
getting...
mini keen mind.
Sometimes getting the directions, you're kind of like, oh wait, did he say left or right? But once you've been there,
Yeah,
you're just
yeah.
like, I can make my way back, no problem. I'll get everybody to make a group stealth check. I'll roll a couple at random here for your crew. That's a nat 1 for Vlad. Natural 20 for Tiff. And another 14. And then Zodell, if you could roll, Xander, if you could roll for Marec, since you've got his sheet out.
Yeah, I can.
And I'll do Lessick quick, which, even with only an 8, that's a 21. Oh, and Normir. Oh, wait, how many spells
nice.
does Normir have left? How do you wouldn't happen to have that spell that makes you super slick, or have you used it a few times?
I've used it quite a bit.
Hey, let's
I
risk
don't
it.
have a lot.
I also want to kind of conserve my magic here a bit. If worse does come to worse, and we're chased the entire height of the castle down and out,
Yeah.
that might not be ideal. Right. What did we get? Magnus.
18.
Nice. Arya.
10.
10. Kinneros.
9.
Okay. Roston.
Well, I started with a nat 20,
Nice.
and because I put my armor back on, I then rolled a 3, so 4.
Oh, right.
16.
Okay, better. Is it up?
8, and then Marec 23.
Okay, the 23 helped, because I do have it. Oh, Noramir. Okay, that's good. That's an 18. You guys get up 2 levels. I'm just going to roll some perception checks. That's a natural 6. That's a natural 9. It's an 11. I can't remember the soldiers. Soldiers, perception, nothing. Oh, well, you guys are you're stealthing your way. And you guys make your way up to where that secret door is. Zodell. And you guys go down the hallway. Up into the tower.
Is the guy still laying there?
Yeah, he failed his death saves. by 1. I was like 2 successes, 2 failures, nat 1. Ooh.
Yeah.
And you did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, you did crush his throat with a
Yeah.
table.
Yeah. Almost took his head off.
Should have
pretty
rolled
much.
with disadvantage.
Flat Stanley now. For sure.
All right, you're all up in this more secure room. And anybody who wants to do a short rest can do a short rest if they need to attune to stuff.
I do a short rest and swap some spells. Is that allowed?
Want those gloves and
I
this thing?
think
I was looking at it.
I
don't
think
know
you
if
can
I want
only
to,
swap
but it
your
uses a
spells after a
reaction.
long
A
rest,
lot of
right?
my like,
Arya?
subclass stuff uses
I believe
reactions,
so, yeah.
which I need to do
But
more.
I
You
think
can regain sorcery points, I think, as a sorcerer on a short rest.
campaign 3 Arya here.
Yeah.
You know more about sorcerers than I do at this point. 20-some episodes ahead of me.
You probably know more about sorcerers than I do. I am one.
I mean, it's a learning curve, man.
Yeah.
It's especially for
Yeah.
me. Like, you guys are learning one thing, and I'm learning all the things. It's a lot.
Mhm. There's a lot of depth.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
How many hit die
Yeah.
do I want to use?
Okay. I need to. Oh, this needs to stay up, but I need something else. This. Do the rest of you still have the character sheets for your crew, and/or want to play them if this does go sour?
Would you want me to play Marec? I know this is very like.
Well, I'll do all the words and whatever and tell you where to go, but you can,
Okay.
if you can roll for the attacks, sure.
Okay.
I feel like would not do Vlad very good justice because it's so spell heavy, and I haven't even like
That's
scratched the surface with spells.
that's fine.
So, do you want to? Does Magnus want to play Vlad because it's so?
Oh,
I mean,
like
double
overlapping.
cleric. I
Double
was about to
cleric.
say the same thing.
I've
Noramir
got-
is half cleric, so I was like, oh, those spells would kind of translate.
I've got Tiff here too.
Tiff's easy though.
Yeah, barbarians are simple. I can help if you need to.
I mean, like,
Hey,
I
you just let me know-
recreated Tiff in D&D Beyond, so I
Oh.
just have to. I don't know.
Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot you did that. That was smart.
Oh.
With age comes great back pain, but also wisdom.
Yeah, whatever. I can.
I mean, if you just tell me who you guys don't want to have to multitask with, if some shit goes bad and you guys end up like
I'm happy with multitasking. I just feel like there'd be a lot of untapped potential left on like around with
Sure.
me doing Vlad because I'm not competent with spells yet.
I
Well, yeah,
also
you were just
feel
working with
like-
the PDF too, so you can't like hover and read the spell list.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, he's-
Same with Noramir. I only have the PDF sheet.
No, I've got Norm here, because
You
I
don't
got
have to
some...
like play them. You can just say they're doing stuff in the background.
Yeah, like we don't
Yeah.
have to have them in initiative. It can just be the 7
Oh,
of
you know
us.
what we did before? Is they were legendary actions when you guys were on your ship.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
So, like, after an enemy goes, you
Yeah,
could
but
just
I
be...
mean, we never did it though.
Well, because we were all really new. You guys haven't been on a ship in a fucking minute. Or not a ship fight, anyway. So yeah, if you guys want to, like, hey, at the end of this person's turn, you know, Tiff's going to do something, and then I can just be like, oh, sure, or he can be, or whatever.
Sure.
And then they're just kind of there, support. Right, but I do need to pull up a couple of things here. I definitely need Detective
Yeah,
Silver.
because having like 15 people in an initiative count is a lot.
Yeah, they're NPCs. They don't have to be part of combat. They can just be doing their own thing in the background. Dealing with a couple of extra guards that aren't in our initiative order.
You're just like, the camera pans to Arya, and they're all just like line dancing in the background.
Pom-poms just...
Yeah, just
Yeah.
go
They're
AV,
cheating.
go AV. Vlad is definitely going to try and bloody as many people up as he can because he hates this fucking place. Right,
Okay, we are short rested.
Oh, yeah.
Short rested. Roll hit dice if you got them.
I did.
Okay, let's get one more stealth check as you all leave the southwestern tower.
What
Damn,
is it?
babe.
Oh, damn it.
My God, I rolled another nat one for Vlad.
Nice, Kinneros. Excuse me, sir.
That's the first good roll I've had in probably 10 rolls.
I got a nat 20, but it was with disadvantage, so shoot.
Why do you have disadvantage? You have any armor?
Armor, yeah. I'm wearing Tate's poison resist.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's literally what happened to me on the last stealth check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull the Roston.
29.
Now, that helps a lot.
Damn.
I rolled 2 nat ones for
Damn.
2 of your guys' crew.
Stealth.
Roston.
Oh, yeah, Marec.
13.
Okay.
Oh, damn you, Marec.
Wait, what were we rolling?
Stealth.
Stop texting
Oh,
me.
hold on.
You can turn the volume off, you know.
9.
I know.
I forgot you got a new phone. Kinneros.
30-20.
Nice. Alright.
7.
Magnus?
6.
Oh my God.
Guys,
This is the second time we've rolling stealth, right?
Yeah, because you
Yeah,
guys
'cause-
took an hour rest and now you're going back up the last 2 levels.
Gotcha, okay.
To the chamber.
What's horrible? Did you roll that one?
No,
No, okay.
I got an 8 and then Marec got a 7.
Okay. So it's Tiff and Vlad are kind of like, he leans over at one point just like, fuck, do you have like another cigarette? And he like bumps her and she like swings, hits him with her maul and then drops it and then just like down the stairs. And he's like, fucking hell, what are you doing? Oh shit, why am I yelling? I think you're going to be retired for the night, buddy. It's a natural one. You hear nothing other than everybody's fury at these two.
I'm gonna sneak down and pick up the maul and just give it back.
My bad.
Yeah.
Oh, it was his bad. He's the one who nudged
Yeah,
him.
yeah. Mm-mm.
Look, I just want a fucking cigarette. That guy only gave me one. How am I supposed to channel my magic?
Does herb work?
I'd settle for alcohol.
I've got
Jug?
brother.
You still have the alchemy jug, right?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Dice and clear water.
Yeah, we go. There you go.
Oh. You and I might talk about locking lips later. Let's go. One more stealth check.
I'm gonna wipe it off and then drink the rest of it. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Let's see. I'm going to switch to Jess, I think.
Oh, another nat 20.
Nat 20 on Vlad. Attentive. 12 plus stuff. 5 plus stuff. Oh, man. Oh, no, Lessa gets advantage on stealth. Thank Christ. Okay. I rolled a buttload. Zodo?
With disadvantage, 16, and then Marec got 9 plus 5, 14.
Right guy.
13.
Roston.
4.
Kinros.
Sorry, what was the roll?
Just like clang.
One last stealth.
Oh, stealth. Another stealth, eh?
Yeah, because you guys fucked up the last one real good.
Oh, nice.
I have advantage. Okay, yeah, 17.
Nice. All right.
10.
What's up, baby? Maggie Pie.
19.
Okay, now we're proper stealthing.
Yeah.
You guys get back up to the prison level. You have not seen a single guard on your way up here, 5 levels up into the castle, into where the king's chambers are.
Can I make an insight check?
You're just gonna insight.
The vibe.
Silence.
Are they like
Vibe.
here and we've just avoided them, or are they just like gone?
You could give me a perception or investigation as you're going along.
Perception. Guidance.
I'll do one as well.
Sure.
I'll help him.
Help. Ryrie?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. 18.
Nice.
And 21 as your help.
Nice.
Did you say you were helping me, or was it somebody?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can all just 3 roll
Exactly.
one.
While they're checking about the guards, can I like bend down and like see when the last time the stones were like replaced on these stairs? How long they've been there?
Replaced? Sure, yeah. You can make an investigation check.
Tiff will help you.
History?
It
No,
would-
it'd be investigation. You're
Well,
right.
he has a,
Unless you're like trying to remember a ledger that told you when they were replaced last.
Are there any ledgers?
No.
In the stairwell.
The little
Yeah,
ledger.
this
the
receipt
ledger
is old
copy.
and dusty, but yeah, 23 years ago.
I rolled a that one.
It's from
Tiffany,
No
Tiff the
Depot.
Biff is helping
it's
you.
before they had
Roll
elevator
advantage.
technicians, so they just do like
Okay.
stair checks.
15.
15, kind of hard to tell. Stone takes a long time to wear and tear, and especially at this portion of the castle, where there's probably a lot less foot traffic because it is the king's chambers and a private prison. You know, it doesn't
So I'm
seem.
missing some information to make the right guesstimation. Because I don't know foot traffic. You know, there's some math that goes with it. I get you. Don't you worry.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard to tell. You're a pretty young dwarf too. You haven't visibly seen erosion over time the way that like your father would be able to have maybe said with a 15, yeah, maybe like 20, 30 years ago or something like that.
So 20, 30 years ago.
I said or something like that.
Okay.
You guys are at the prison cell?
What was the perception check vibe?
Oh, right. Perception check vibe. Yeah, good rolls. You guys have passed, secret passages, a couple of doors. You get up to this prison level. You haven't heard anybody other than yourselves. You haven't seen anybody other than yourselves. And for those of you with the discerning nose, you haven't smelled anybody other than yourselves. It's a bit eerie, Marec says. I would have expected to have run into at least a little resistance by now. Or at least had to have ducked into a broom closet or something.
I agree. Yeah, there's something off. Not off. Something that's bizarrely quiet.
It's at this point, Arya gets ascending.
Oh, hey.
And the voice is a bit different this time.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Arya. They've fully dismantled the bomb. I don't have enough strength in me to take this wall down.
Okay. 7 more.
I'm going to join the rebel army.
Okay.
Was that it?
Yep. That was exactly it. Round the dot.
That was 25?
Yeah.
Seemed like
Do
a lot
I
less than
do I
25.
have to respond right away, or can I
Yeah.
converse with everyone and tell them what he said and then respond? Or is
I'd
it
say it's like within like a 30.
Tony? Hey.
I'd say it's within like a 30 to 60-second window. Somebody start a timer.
Okay, so I'll just tell everyone that Hunderpuck just messaged me and that.
What is it? I want to kind of look up the spell because if
Yeah.
it's the next words you say.
I know, that's why I was asking.
Yeah,
because-
see, but I feel like magic is also intentional, right? You have a second to, but maybe not. I might not know the spell as.
Well, I mean, does it have to be spoken aloud? I thought sending.
Sending has to be spoken aloud. We've definitely talked about this before.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Ah, dang.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess like Hunderpuck could also.
Go with your gut.
Hunderpuck could also just do another sending if you wanted to. Like he's powerful enough to just be doing a sending,
Yeah.
like sending
yeah.
the sending. You know.
Yeah, you could be waiting for a response back and then sending it.
That's
Yeah,
what I mean.
for
Like
sure.
it doesn't have
Okay.
to be
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a two-way street only
No,
conversation.
yeah. Okay, so they dismantled the bomb. He's going to meet the rebel army.
He said he's gonna go. Yeah, join up with them.
Okay. We are going to meet the king with Marec. Let us know if there's anything we can do about the wall.
Hasta la vista, baby.
I suppose.
Where can we meet?
Perhaps you could assemble another bomb. Or we lay siege to the city.
Oh man.
Be wary of the king in his current state. That magic's poison.
Is that all?
I think so, yeah.
I wasn't counting. So.
You also get like the intent of what they're saying. So with that last line too, that magic's poison. You gather he's meaning like whatever has been infecting.
Yeah, it's like taking over.
Yeah.
Dad, I put on my poison resist armor.
Have you shared what he said with us?
I mean, he just sent another sending, so I have to respond. I mean, I
Okay,
don't have to
respond.
respond, but I'm going to.
You can reply to this message.
Yeah.
Siege worked.
Thanks for the warning. Do you think a siege will work?
It's just sendings back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, he's burning through some spell slots here. I
Yeah, sorry.
gotta see if he's willing to respond at this point.
Is that it?
We'll keep you posted after we talk with the king.
Four more. Hasta la vista. baby.
Jesus.
Stay safe. Love you.
So hasta la vista, one word.
No, it's 3 words in Spanish. Hasta la vista, baby.
Of course it's Spanish. Why didn't I put that two and two together? No. What's it mean?
See you later.
No, word.
Hasta la vista.
Word. I learned something new today.
I mean,
He doesn't
literally
have to
it means
send
until I
another
see
one,
you.
that's
No,
fine.
Pretty much
he's
just like-
out of third level slots
Yeah.
now.
Okay, at this point.
Oh,
So we're on our way up to the door.
you guys are in the prison cell right now,
Oh shit, okay.
talking this out. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like we're as ready as we'll ever be, right?
Yeah, so Hunderpuck just messaged me and said that the bomb was dismantled. That the
Fully dismantled.
fully
Yeah,
dismantled.
there's nothing left.
There's
there.
nothing left there. So he's gonna join the rebel army and potentially try and siege the wall. He said if we can create another bomb, that would be cool, but I don't really know how we would go about that. We'd have to break into a repository and then somehow
have to
get
bring
all
into,
of
like,
that
ton of,
firewine to
right?
the wall.
It's precarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said to be wary of the king. The magic that he's infected with is poison and taking over his body, basically, is what I gathered from what Hunderpuck said.
Rustin, you good?
Rostin wants to beat the shit out of something.
They're just trying to take a dump.
He's just sitting on the trench. Just
Are you
I'm gonna
It's a trough.
yeah.
I'm gonna punch something for dramatic effect, and then puff and turn around and say, "Rossen Kriegstone, that bomb's meant to go off. There's got to be something we can do. That fiery explosion. Oh, I could feel it in my bones. It's meant to happen."
Shay as Falconer. Rostin. Let's maybe
Falconer,
let cooler heads prevail.
I can feel it. I saw those bears of fire lying down there, and I got me a tingle right from my toes. You have to believe me.
I'm not saying
This needs to happen.
So good.
I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm saying let's maybe wait before we build put together enough explosive to literally destroy the undestroyable wall. And let's be fair, that would be in haste, and we'll probably blow ourselves up.
And we'll need another person to sacrifice themselves, which I don't think we want.
We've done crazier things.
I mean, I have a create water spell. I could just.
Plus, we got a Maggie. Done that twice already.
I mean,
Dying
Kamikaze.
still fucking sucks. Like, don't get me wrong. There's a reason a lot of the Black Hand are just like, can you just kill us for good?
Right.
it's a whole thing. It's
Let's-
paperwork you gotta fill out.
It's like
You
going to the
crawl out of the
DMV.
thing and
You gotta
gotta
re-register for your
That's right.
body insurance.
You gotta take one SIM card out and put it in the other body.
It's like, we'll need some form of ID. It's like, I just died. It's all on my body.
That's right.
Would Rostin know? So, like, Normir was involved in this plot, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Would he know where any large quantities of firewine would have been stored, or what would have been done with them?
Somebody take a picture of the city map and send it to the group chat.
I was looking at that and I was like, there's no repository anywhere near the Trade Saver.
Nope.
Yeah, no. No, they're typically held in a lot more industrial parts of town where the loss of life should a fatal accident occur be minimalized. Yeah, we got the Ford repository, the Dally Allen repository, the Locale repository, the
guild?
Guild
Guild.
repository,
And that's it.
the lick. I don't know why I named it that. That's
Look
dumb.
guild?
It might be in my book.
Look guild?
The Guild. Oh, Leckold. Repository is actually a smaller repository that is used for training because it is so close to the academy.
Is that why the dot is smaller than the Dally?
Probably in part, yeah, in my mind. But it is used, yeah, as like a bomb diffusal sort of training area. So the amounts they have there, and this is just Arya and Magnus know this, the amount they have there is probably way less, like maybe an ounce or two at a time.
Oh, sure.
So they're not blowing up students.
Yeah.
What is the timeline we have to work with that they wanted that to be blown up in?
Literally 5 hours ago.
4 hours ago? 5 hours ago?
Oh, it was supposed to have blown up already.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was basically supposed to go off before dawn, so there would just be like Norimir, I can tell you this. It's supposed to go off a bit before dawn, cause a lot of chaos, catch the city in a fright with their pants down. Because we did tell them dawn, but all's fair in love and war.
I mean,
So, question for the DM.
Aye.
Is there some kind of roll I can make that would give a reasonable, like, plan of action for Roston and or, like, one or two other people to somehow get the bomb to go off, like, by tomorrow at dawn? And is this a potential opportunity that I could use an inspiration dice to do so?
I'm going to say just with your general intellect and knowledge of explosives, the amount you saw that was calculated and moved over the course of the last 18-ish years being the required amount to blow up the biggest wall in the world, probably not likely. Actually, not likely at all. I'd say you're looking, if you succeed on all of your checks, stealthing and stealing and not getting caught, like maybe a week, if you were rushing it.
And they dismantled that in less than a day.
That was my next question. Is how did they?
Yeah, thousands of people live in this city, and most of them are military.
Okay.
They were just like ants in a tunnel, just
Okay.
going and like
All
just
right.
dipping an ounce,
I mean-
squawking it up and fucking the hell off.
Not
With
plan B, but
my-
plan whatever we're on now. They have a dragon. We meet on the inside. Can we find a way to take out the wall, like, non-explosively, just like us, at a dragon? No.
Honestly, I think we're putting the cart a bit before the horse here. My Scottish has got a lot more Irish in the last little bit. Have you noticed that?
Just a wee bit.
Scottish.
There you go.
Just in the back of the throat. I think we're putting the cart before the horse here a little bit. I think we finished this meeting with Marec's father, and then seeing how all that goes, maybe we try and devise an alternative means of getting the rebel forces inside before starvation and famine start setting in their camps out there.
Okay, so they're waiting for the wall to explode before they come.
Oh, at this point, they're sitting out in the dark, just beyond the limit stones, camped out.
Okay.
And Marec attests, like, yeah, we've had extra reports since we moved to the cellar, saying that troops were spotted, more troops are spotted. The Salakian army, the rebels are all bunched up, and they're waiting just beyond. And Marec and Arya know. I think I might have told you this before, but the limit stone are stones set out at various points.
There are the limits of where they
the
can
limits
shoot
of
from.
where their siege engines can hit at a distance, so that when people do charge past that line, they're just like start lobbing shit, and then just like thin the herd before anybody can even get to the wall or get siege weapons of their own to the wall. These people grew up on war.
Okay.
Yeah, they're sitting out there just beyond the limit stones, and probably a bit confused at this point as to why they're not charging.
All right. Roston says, well, let's get on with it then. And just so you guys are aware, I was really hoping you'd give me a percentile dice roll, and so I rolled it anyway, and I rolled a 3. So,
Okay.
moving on.
I love the enthusiasm. I'm sorry about the roll.
Do
Okay,
we
let's-
want to just do this? Do we need another motivational speech, or what do we want to do?
Do you have one ready?
How
I
much?
can-
How much magic you got?
Well, it would use
And
one
yeah.
of my stone shapes.
Oh, then don't do that.
No.
Well, I mean, how many stone shapes you got?
Arya has
Two.
one, two.
Well,
yeah, but
you
if
were
I'm
going-
gonna
you
be
were
you're
going-
gonna-
fly
you're
on
gonna
the
be a-
wall,
you're gonna
I'm
be a
gonna
fly.
be in there. I
Gonna be
mean,
a-
I can
Abelia.
There.
turn into me, cast a
I
stone
think-
shape, but
We save stone shape.
Darling, I think you're missing out on a very valuable point here. You can cast it right now before you turn into a creature. Make
yeah,
the, make
but
the
we don't
stairs.
wanna.
Craft us some stairs up so we don't all have to climb up on a rope through the floor. Then you can be down. You can do that. Then you can cast the hole, and then you'll just run up the stairs, and then you can turn into. Well, I mean, before you do the hole, you can be a bug.
But then there'll be a hole in the ground.
No. So
No, I'll
she
cast
casts
the
the
stairs
stairs.
first.
then they're there. Then all he has to do later is cast the hole. In the meantime, we'll be bugs. Go up, and she'll be able to listen to our brain thoughts.
Oh.
And then if shit kicks off, then sorry, darling, I'm not used to swearing this much in front of you.
That's all right. I'm used to all
I
of
got-
these guys.
I
So
got a bit of
no worry.
adrenaline pumping through me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of splitting up the difference on tasks and timing.
Let me just
Right.
look at stone shape here. Touch a stone object of medium size or smaller, or a section of stone no more than 5 feet in any dimension, and form it into any shape that suits your purpose.
Pretty great.
Yeah, honestly, what's cool about that, just breaking that down, and because Noramir, as a much more experienced caster, can also be helping you with this, is that you can take the floor and turn it into a 5-foot cube of stairs. And then when Magnus casts his, he can literally take that stone and make it the rest of the staircase to meet at that 10-foot level.
Yeah, because it's
you
only
shape-
5 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, so at 5 feet up, and then he casts and turns the ceiling into now 5 feet down. You meet in the middle.
Beautiful.
Yeah, if you wanna speech us up, I can make some stairs.
It's fucking lovely.
Oh boy.
What does the speech do again?
Well, I mean,
Gives
like,
us
I don't know.
vibes.
10 hit points, and while you have the hit points, you have advantage on wisdom, and something else saves.
Yeah.
It's a pretty clutch little spell.
5 temporary hit points and advantage on wisdom saving throws. If an affected creature is hit by an attack, it has advantage on the next attack roll that it makes. But once the 5 temporary hit points are gone, then those effects are gone. So I mean, I don't know.
Up to you.
More is more. Not always, but this is
I
helpful.
mean, the last time we used it, we all took damage and didn't get to use it at all. And like, what kind of spells would we actually use wisdom saving throws on? Charm attacks? Is that what that's for?
Mostly charm effects, yeah. Psychic damage.
I have
Is that Constitution?
advantage on wisdom against
Constitution
magic
more
anyway.
like health based
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
It really depends on the spell too, because like some spells impose psychic damage in a way that is like damaging to your like to your physical form. It's like, hey, we pulled off all your fingernails. Make a wisdom saving throw. Ah,
All right.
Yep.
just not pass out.
So do you want to stone shape twice then?
Sure. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
And I will cast detect thoughts, and then turn it into a bug. Because I want to.
How long does detect thoughts last?
It lasts a minute, but if we're gonna go right now, then I'll be able to get some of the king's thoughts.
Sure. Okay, so we're and this is Marec talking. We're fast tracking. We're going like as soon as she turns into a bug, we're running up those stairs.
That's not what I thought
Do
the
it
plan
like
was.
right outside the door before you go in.
Yeah.
No, we're like
And then
Yeah,
while
like,
you guys leave,
we're
I'll
gonna
get
go
the
to
door
the
at the
main
stairs.
door.
And then, poof.
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking. Because we're still in the prison cell.
And then they're gonna come up through the hole if I tell them that
And
we
you
need
have the
them.
first 5 feet up?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
didn't
gonna
think
like
you were
I'm
going to use
gonna
detect thoughts.
I'm gonna take one of the walls.
I don't know. You can just telepathically talk to anybody that you know is there. You don't have to have detect thoughts up to do it. Or you want to hear what the king
I
is
want to
thinking.
hear what the king is thinking.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I think Brett and I were on the same wavelength there, just clarifying. Like, do you have to cast the spell to do
No.
talking?
My
yep.
telepathic feat allows me to cast detect thoughts once per long rest
I misunderstood your intent.
without any components or spell slots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a great feat.
it is.
It is, especially for a druid. Especially for a Circle of the Moon druid. What was that, Maggie Pie?
I'm gonna use the wall that divides the two cells
Mhm.
to make the stairs, so I'm not pulling stone up from the ground.
Sure.
Earthbend.
You earthbend, so now the stairs are all the way up to the ceiling.
Yeah.
And you're saving your second one to.
Yeah. Then I'll like climb up and be like right below the area there.
It's stone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be up there too. I'm gonna be on some of the first stairs. I'm guessing Rostin wants to be up there too.
I was just about to say it is about 50 feet from the prison cell door to the king's chambers door.
Yeah, but we're
So
Under-
yeah, so where
Through the
do
floor.
you wanna? Oh, you're going on the through the hole. I was thinking other people might want to go through the door. The door. I don't know. I don't know any door. More.
Well, the plan was to all go through the hole because it's stealthy.
All right, cool. Marec, Normir. Lessig to a lesser extent. He's standing back a little ways, but and Detective Severin is coming with Marec as his backup. Walks up this 50-foot set of stairs to some nice fucking door. And you do notice there is, and this is straight out of the book, there are subtle little claw marks at the bottom, and just for flavor, because this is Marec sees this in like chapter 1 or whatever, and he goes into a little thing about it. There's little scratch marks at the bottom of the door from when Marec and the king had a puppy when they were growing up, and they wouldn't let him sleep in the chamber, so he'd sit and claw at the door. And beside the knocker to the king's chamber, there is this series of little dent marks in the door from, and Marec can tell you, Counselor Dorkin, who's a fucking prick with a big nose and really greasy hair. Oh, but he's the head of the High Council. And he never knocks. He always raps with his cane. And so you just see like this myriad of dents, these claw marks at the bottom. And this door's been here a long time. You can definitely see like grease patterns where the handles are, the tarnish of the brass on the handle, and it's a very sophisticated thumb release latch. All right, Arya.
Detect thoughts. Fly.
Could I have used that detect evil and good before they left? Since
What's
through
the range on
the
that?
floor, 30 feet.
Oh, nice.
It
How thick is the
lasts
floor?
up to 10 minutes. So I would like just wander around the cell area underneath those chambers.
Okay.
It's like a metal detector for vibes.
It would let me know if there was any aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet. As where,
Read those.
as
Read
well
those
as-
slower.
as
Read those slower.
for the duration, you know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, you know if there is a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated. It can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by metal, lead,
Isn't it a certain amount of stone?
a foot of stone.
Yeah, there's more than a foot of stone above you.
Okay.
But that was interesting for a second. I had to contemplate. I was like, what constitutes evil and good? Especially in... Okay.
They-
That might make more sense later.
I like the fact that they're both grouped together. So I mean, it doesn't even need to be evil or good. It can be both. Because not all Fae are good.
Yeah. Fae are kind of like evil and good too is so subjective based off of where you're coming.
So much intentionality.
Yeah,
baked
exactly.
into that.
Like if you used it around Cole, the god of death, like for sure evil because that's his job.
Yeah, but is he one of those? This is not detecting the actual act of good or evil. It's detecting those
It's
beings
detecting
that are
the
kind of like associated.
whatever their internal intention is. Unless, yeah, like devils are so evil. Devils and demons, yeah, because they come with an alignment. There's too much stone for you to detect anything directly above you, even though you would have been within 30 feet, especially if you'd have done a full lap. I don't think I can answer that one for you, buddy. I'm sorry. But it's up for 10 minutes.
True.
Yeah.
Does
Is it
he
a
have-
concentration?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. Marec
Yeah.
with 2 insects. Oh yeah, I need that's Normir. Do a wild shape. He's gonna turn into. He's gonna turn into a hummingbird.
Oh, we should have done some kind of a freaking go
I
word.
mean, that's not gonna be very conspicuous.
Just tucks into a hood.
Okay.
And then 120 feet of movement per round if he needs to just get to someplace quick and then. Okay. A Marec with a hummingbird in his hood and a fly in a hood, and the hummingbird like accidentally like pecks at you for a second. Oh, sorry, that's my daughter. And unlike everybody else doing door sounds in the world, these hinges are perfectly oiled.